Hey, welcome to the podcast today. I'm Young in this film.
Hi.
She's here today to discuss the plan of engaging and distributing her media product. Do you want to start?
Yeah, I decided to create an opening sequence of a psychological horror film titled That Sister. There's a reason why popularity arises in this sort of genre. It invokes anxiety, creating an adrenaline rush which is often accompanied by frightening visualization. Considering that when executed perfectly, an ever-lingering uneasiness will have the audience constantly wriggling on the edge of their seat, wondering what to come next until the credits start rolling, having to invoke the sensation of panic and anticipation, something you don't experience every day, which is what makes it even more appealing for the audience. Due to the more psychological aspect of the genre, it tends to leave behind messages that leave the audience thinking about the more emotional side of the film, creating deep meaning aside from just being a scary story. I believe I've made the right call having produced That Sister to honor the element of this genre as well.
That's cool. Have you thought about who would be the audience for your media product?
I think our primary target audience will fall in the categories of mainstreamer and explorer.
Well, can you elaborate?
Right. Explorer are suitable for our product since this group is known to involve themselves in new experience and challenges, as their experience and their individualism are of importance to them. Thus, I like them to feel a sense of enjoyment when watching the film through the new experience gained. This group also places value on indifferences. They appreciate things that break the mold and stereotype. The explorer appreciate the different approach taken when filming, so I think they'll love my opening sequence. This film age demographic focus more on the people from the age of 15 to 25-year-old. This age group make up most of the explorer as they are typically younger individuals who seek to discover, making my opening sequence perfect for them.
Okay, what about mainstreamer?
Mainstreamer make up most of the psychographic. They are known to hop on to latest trend, and the horror genre is one of the industry's most predominant genre right now, with the subgenre of psychological horror slowly climbing its way on top, with many recent hits like Split, Us, and Escape Room. With this being said, my opening sequence might be liked among mainstreamer, most predominantly with teenagers who enjoy horror content. Despite the violence that would mainly be attracted by male viewer, having a female protagonist in my opening might have meant that the female viewer could feel related too. The film so then can be enjoyed by everyone so that they can enjoy the fright and enigma.
Great, now you can talk to us more about the use and gratification of what you just said.
Okay, let's use the use and gratification theory for this part. It's a theory that states why an audience consumes certain type of media to fulfill their needs, and I think this theory can be applied pretty well to those who enjoy psychological horror, finding out why it is liked among them. The theory can be divided into four main categories: diversion, personal relationship, personal identity, and surveillance.
Which one did you find fitting?
I believe the categories that fit with my genre the most is personal relationship and surveillance. Personal relationship point toward audience who enjoy social activities that bond them with friends and family. It allowed them an opportunity to discuss the film or to share an emotional experience. In my opening sequence, many scary scenes may be too spooky to watch alone, and audience might want to share it with others to feel safer and surrounded, making them enjoy the experience more. Surveillance is audience who gets pleasure from the knowledge that media text can offer them in real life. For example, when watching my opening sequence, the audience might feel safe knowing that they are not the one in danger like the character on screen, as they feel more secure watching a disturbing text knowing it's not real.
Could you share with us how you're planning to engage with your audience?
Perhaps the scary plot editing or sound effect may attract the audience, so I'm going to use YouTube to upload a sneak peek of my opening sequence, showcasing the most horrifying bit in it to draw more attention from audience. YouTube is an excellent method to reach out to a wide range of audience in a short period. However, one problem we might have with this platform is the ability for commenting.
Why is that bad?
Viewers can comment on their opinion, but may not always be positive. With enough negative comment, the movie can gain a horrible reputation. Although the problem can be solved by disabling the comment section, we have to keep in mind that this will also mean the audience can't discuss whether they like or hate the product to gain it more reputation.
That brings us to the last question of today's podcast. How are you distributing your product?
Although there are big names like Warner Bros. Picture and Paramount Picture, it would be better for me to look at a production company that specializes in horror.
Well, like what?
Like Platinum Dunes. It's a production company specialized in this exact genre, and it is well known too, producing many famous horror franchises like Ouija and the Purge series. It can be distributed through recognizable cinemas in my country such as CGV and Galaxy. In Vietnam, these are the leading companies in the market, so they'll ensure that many people will come across my movie. Aside from this, Netflix may also be a good choice as it has a large audience who may come upon my product. They recently launched a talent fund in search for talented young filmmaker, which really showed their support toward the newcomer in the industry, giving an inclusive voice to the younger generation of filmmaker, something I find very inspiring.
Well, that's it for today.
That's concluded. Have a nice day, everyone.
Bye.